season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff.
I am back.
The ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake.
I'll see how this goes.
Out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it to the right side. Has the first down and still going. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage.
It was actually stretch.
And on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Grab made by the tight end. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Seminoles. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the height, the pressure,
really?
all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Yeah, just kind of like running and play action pass.
Maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early.
He's also got a really good running back.
Wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches.
Oh, did he
have
win it?
primarily done it with great run games.
I didn't know that.
What's the play goal here on second down for this offense. Looking to scramble to his left. Escapes the pocket. And they're out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but not before gaining the first down yardage to the 22.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That running back is faster than mine.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting
He is. I thought I had him a couple of times and he got away from me.
You better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He shreds the tackle.
Oh.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Knowles. A great catch and run for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see
Oh, boy.
Outlining is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tries the quick throw. He's been taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Yeah, I thought he was in bounds.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirmed.
No, I don't think so.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the backer. Just
I got lucky, I guess.
Reading his eyes and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25.
My thought was take that one and let safeties handle anything beyond.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's got room to run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Yeah, I'm over that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He keeps it. QB draw.
Oh, what a play.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Makes the read. The back's got to run.
Oh my goodness.
Got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
I believe so.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Now they're running on the toss. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, smart the ball to 44.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
The Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback off the RPO. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Linebackers shifting around now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a draw play.
He's so fast.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. And they keep it going. Bites off a defender. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? He moved the ball to the 48 and early fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Gives it to the back. Breaking tackles.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Are they going to block that guy?
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground.
Boy, Chris, you can't overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to
trying to get first downs.
And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Fighting off the defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards.
I agree.
Set up a very important 2nd down call here.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
It's another deep shot. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Minnesot's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Breaks free. Brought down after a solid.
That guy's just ridiculous.
The offense is fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I don't know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he keeps it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He lets it rip.
Oh!
Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead,
here he goes. Will not be brought down. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. On the move now.
Man, his being so fast.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Gets made on the out route.
Holy
crap. After a big game, the offense will be set up for the 1st down and goal.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And he'll be brought down. Second down and goal.
We're in the 3rd. Yeah.
Trying for the touchdown on the right
I
side.
just scored. I'm up 34-14.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
Florida State, 35. South Carolina, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here?
Oh, shoot.
Dump off, caught by the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Takes it to the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows he has
just kind of looking around.
all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I hate that running back. He's so good.
Positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
Third down, it's a handoff.
Oh, he just couldn't wrap up.
Set up in scoring position at the 40.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, you're blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Had to knock it out.
Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. As a design quarterback keeper.
Way to get through.
Did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
The junior able
That
to
was huge, dude. That was so big.
The era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Bring it down after a small gain. They played it safe there on third and long.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. It's an out route. The catch made. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down of this drive. Keeps going.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Look out, room to run here. He runs out of bounds.
I wanted to go down out of bounds right there.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
And the Knowles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Running through the tackle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball.
Oh, gosh.
But it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just a great job of anticipating that. And
No, I just ran over there because he's ran it a couple of times, and I was like, eventually he's going to throw that, right?
They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line
Yeah,
all
this,
the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line.
I don't know, dude. Things have just really went my way.
Simple play. We should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here. But
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That run sets
I'm
up
not
a
sure.
critical 3rd down play. So keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he
What
can
was
do
it?
with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Keeps it on the draw. Oh, and he fumbles. He recovers his own fumble, but that'll do it. The clock has run out. Game over. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there.
This was one of the best teams I've ever had.
It's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Across both games.
That's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football.
I remember that too. They scored a lot on the fourth against me.
Presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.